In this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards to buy after the market crash here in NBA 2K20 through my team. And before we get into the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I post my team videos every single day. And let's get straight into it. So, as we all know, recently these endgame T-Mac packs did just drop here in my team. And there's a bunch of great cards that have dropped in price because of the market crash. And I'm going to be showing you guys some cards that are like medium tier expensive and some cards that are very, very cheap. But really everything in this video is going to be 100k and under, and most of it's going to be way less than that. But let's get into the very first player. And this is a player that is being slept on right now, and he's actually a brand new card that did just go ahead and come out, but he's being absolutely overlooked because of some of the other great players, and that's going to be the Jonathan Isaac Invincible card. This card is super good. He has great animations all around. He gets the Curry escape and the Steve Francis size up. And the biggest thing about this card is that he is eligible to play the shooting guard. So he's able to play shooting guard at 6'11", which is going to be one of the tallest shooting guards in the game. And as you can see, you could pick him up for somewhere around 70 to 75,000 MT. But his price is continuing to drop. This is going to be one of the most expensive cards in the video, but trust me, I have a bunch of great budget players as well. But this is a really good one that if you've got 60 to 70k laying around and you want a tall shooting guard that can do it all, this is a great option to pick up for your team. But with that being said, let's move into a cheaper player for the next player that I'm going to show right here. The next player I am going to show is one of the best budget cards in the game for sure, and I've talked about this card a lot, and it's really underrated, and it's just going to be the Dark Matter Tim Thomas card. And let me show you exactly what he is currently going for. It is unreal how cheap this card is, because I genuinely think he's one of the best cards in the game still. He's just super good, and you could pick him up for literally cheapest at like 39.50. And let me show you why this card is so good. He's going to be 6'10" at the shooting guard, and he gets the two best dribble moves in the game, Steve size up and Trey escape, and he has a fast jump shot. 6'10" at the shooting guard, can do it all. Definitely one of the best budget cards in the game for sure. But the next card that I'm going to show you is another great budget beast. And this is a card that I'm going to show right here that was hundreds of thousands and even millions of MT for like 5 straight months this year, and now he is unbelievably cheap. Some of you might know who I'm talking about, and that is going to be Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. It's easily one of the best budget bigs in the entire game, and possibly even the best budget center in the whole game right now is this Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. And as you can see, his price is dropping even more. Is he under 20k now? This is unreal. Even just yesterday, he was at like 25k, but it looks like he has dipped well under 20k. He's looking like he's going for about 15 to 16,000 MT. And with this card, you're getting literally one of the best centers in the game. I get that he's an Opal, but he can do really everything the same as his Dark Matter, because it's a 7'6" center that's going to be able to shoot with a solid jump shot, obviously, but he's 7'6". He can match up against any center in the game at all, because he's going to have that 80 speed at 7'6". So this is easily one of the best budget cards in the game, and I think it's the best budget center in the entire game. But there is some more great cards, so let's go ahead and hop into the next card. And the next card is going to be, again, more on that expensive-ish end, but it is still going to end for about 100,000 MT, and that is going to be the brand new Kawhi Leonard endgame card. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, so no, this is actually a little bit more than I expected him to be. So let's go ahead and show the other one that I had planned, which is going to be the Luka Doncic endgame card. You can easily pick this card up for about 100,000 MT. If I bid on this one right here, maybe 105k, I would get him. If not, you can bid on a Jimmy Butler at 100k on the dot, and you'll definitely get him. But what's so good about this card is that he's going to be 6'7" at the point guard, which he's going to really match up with most point guards in the game. Even if you're going against a 6'11" Giannis or something at the point, he's going to hold his own for the most part, because obviously he's going to have every badge in the game, maxed out stats. He's not really going to be at that much of a disadvantage at the point guard at 6'7". That's a decent height. And obviously he gets all the endgame animations, all the best dribble moves, the best leaner, and a jump shot that some people don't like and some people do like. But regardless, it's a fast and good jump shot. For literally 100,000 MT, this card is an absolute steal. 6'7" point guard with endgame animations and every badge in the game. Definitely one of the best players that you could pick up after the market crash is going to be either him or Jimmy Butler, because they are the same exact card, 6'7", same wingspan, same weight, everything. So just choose whichever one is cheaper. But let's move into the next card, and we're going to get back into another budget card for this card right here, and it is going to be none other than the Dark Matter Interdimensional Bol Bol card, and his price has been dropping a ton recently. I think he's 20k now. No, he's a little bit higher. I think he's around 25-ish thousand MT. And yes, he's under 25k now. The other day he was sitting at about 30k, but as you can see now, he's looking like about 20-ish thousand MT for this Bol Bol card. And this is a really, really, really underrated card, because you're talking about a 7'2" small forward. I mean, this card is unbelievably good for his value and his price that he goes for. Because, again, he's 7'2" at the small forward. The only card taller than him at the small forward is going to be like Kristaps Endgame, and the other one is Wembanyama Endgame. Other than that, you're going to be taller than 99% of people that you go against at the small forward spot. And regardless, he's going to hold his own against those players that are a couple inches taller than him, because he's still 7'2". I mean, the highest you can go is 7'5". You might get cooked by Wemby, but Wemby's going to cook anyone at that position. He can hold his own against 99% of small forwards in the game on both ends, and he's going to be able to rim run against most small forwards, because most of them are going to be shorter than him. He has a good jump shot, good dribble moves, definitely one of the best budget cards in the game, and I can't believe he's only 22k. But with that being said, let's hop into the next card. And the next card here is going to be around that 70 to 80,000 MT range. But it's a really solid budget, not budget, but a really solid option for a buy now. And that is going to be the Dark Matter Victor Wembanyama card. And we're not talking about the Endgame or the Invincible. Obviously, those ones are too expensive. But we are talking about this next Victor Wembanyama, which I think is definitely one of the more underrated cards in the game, because of the fact that he's going to be 7'5" and he can play power forward. Not a lot of people know that. A lot of people think he only can play center, but no, he can play power forward at 7'5". He has good animations all around. I think this is definitely one of the best power forwards you can get for under 100k in the game. Maybe even the best one that you can get for under 100k. 7'5" at the power forward, good animations all around, can shoot the ball, can do everything. He's very, very good for his price. But with that being said, we have one more player to show, and it's actually going to be a card that came out literally today, and his price is dropping, or his price is changing a lot, really, actually. His price isn't necessarily dropping. I think it's actually going up, but it's going to be the new George Murson card. And as you guys can see, he is going to be a pretty expensive card. A lot of people expecting him to be a budget card, but he actually is going for quite a lot of MT. But he's definitely, like, he really is worth it. A lot of people say he's the best center in the game, the best power forward in the game even. And the reason is because some people don't like the end game animations, and they like other animations instead. So if you are one of those people, this is probably actually the best power forward or center in the game, because you're talking about a George Murson that has great dribble moves, a great jump shot, and he's 7'7" with an 86 three-pointer and a 90 speed. So, I mean, obviously, that Yao I showed earlier is really good, but there's a reason why this card is much more expensive. You can pick him up for probably about 80,000 MT. I think he will go down a little bit, but you can probably pick him up around that 70 to 80,000 MT range, and you're getting a 7'7" power forward. I mean, that's absolutely broken. I said Wemby was the best power forward for under 100k. I was definitely capping. Murson is easily the best power forward that's a buy now in the game. 7'7" at the power forward with great dribble moves and a great jumper. Absolutely a steal. Definitely consider picking this card up. But if you guys did make it this far into the video, comment the word Murson, and I will like and reply to every single comment that says that, to see who the loyals are that made it to the end of the video as usual. So again, comment that, and I will go ahead and like and reply to your comment. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and sub up to the channel, and I'm out of here, y'all.